Once upon a time, there was a king, Dashrath of Ayodhya. He had 4 sons, Ram, Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrughan. Due to some series of events, King Dashrath had to send his eldest son, Ram, to an exile for 14 years.
Ram, I'm sending you to an exile of 14 years.
As you say, father, I will leave as soon as possible.
But Sita could not live in the absence of her husband Ram and asked Dashrath,
Father, what will I do by staying in this palace when my husband would not stay here with me? Please allow me to go to exile with him.
Then Lakshman intervenes.
Allow me to go, because without Ram, Lakshman is nothing.
Dashrath allows them to go. Few days later, after getting permission from the king, Ram went to an exile with Sita and Lakshman. One day, Sita was roaming in the forest, her eyes laid upon the most beautiful deer she had ever seen. She asked her husband, Ram, to catch it.
Swami, I need that golden deer.
All right, Sita, I will bring it for you right now.
Saying this, Ram walked towards the deer with his bow and arrow. It was too late while running, but the deer was not coming in the hands of Ram. At last, Ram shot an arrow at the bow and left towards the deer. As soon as the bow hit the deer, it fell down and came into its original form, and changed his voice to the voice of Ram and started screaming.
Sita! 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 Sita!
Lakshman, it looks like your brother is in trouble. Go fast. Lakshman knew this was a trick of the demons, but he could not refuse Sita. That's why he made Lakshman Rekha outside the kutia and told Sita,
Mother, whatever happens, don't come out of the Lakshman Rekha.
Saying this, he walked towards the direction of the voice. Raavan came there as soon as Lakshman left, taking the form of ascetic, and reached Sita's hut.
Bhiksham Dehi, Bhiksham Dehi, Bhiksham Dehi.
Take this, please. Accept the alms.
Raavan proceeded to take alms. When he saw the Lakshman Rekha, he asked Sita,
If you want to give alms, then come out. Otherwise, this ascetic will return from your door without taking alms.
Sita could not let him go without alms, so she came out of Lakshman Rekha. As soon as she did this, Raavan got her and came to his original form.
I am not an ascetic. I am Raavan, the king of Lanka.
Save me, save me.
Raavan kidnapped Sita and took her to Lanka. When Ram and Lakshman came to know about Sita's abduction, they started searching for Sita. Then began the greatest battle between Ram and Raavan. Raavan was elusive. He was fighting with his elusive powers. Ram arrows were unable to do any harm to Raavan.
Why this Raavan is not dying?
That's when Vibhishan intervened and said, If you hit to the navel of Raavan, then only Raavan will be killed. Ram understood and shot an arrow at the bow and left towards Raavan. An arrow hit on Raavan's navel and he fell to the earth. This is how Ram killed Raavan and took Sita away from Lanka.